I like the medium because it's what I know, it's what I experienced, it's what I grew up with. You know, it's the trees. I mean, I could talk to trees. I lived in trees. I had, I had 25 tree houses, all of them in a different, if at a different level, in a different tree that meant something. You know, if I was feeling this way this day, I could go to that tree, and if it was really bad, then I had holes in the ground underneath the trees. I was going to a place I buy my mesquite from, and it's down this long gravel road. And so I've been going out there for years. Over these years, there was one spot that I got to on the road that I always felt like there was something calling me out in the woods. And for 2 or 3 years, I drove right by this spot, hearing that call and going, well, that's, you know, I'm looking out my window of the van and going, well, there's nothing out there. And so one day I decided to stop, and I walked out in the woods about a good distance, 100 yards or more. And I walked straight on to the piece of wood. And the week before, I had been dealing with the idea that I couldn't find a piece. And now I had found one of the most incredible pieces I'd ever seen. And it was in my path, had been talking to me for years. It was like, you know, my good friend Leo Eckroth is always like giving me grief about me talking to trees, and I'm going, I kid you, it happens. The piece dictates what it's going to be. Even going back to when I was climbing those trees, it was those trees that gave me the answers, and I still look for that same thing. Each tree, each piece of wood determines what it's going to be. Some of them are quite simple, and you know, immediately recognizable as where it wants to go. Some of them take me 2 or 3 years. The alligator that I'm working on now for the University of Texas show, that piece has been in process for 5 years. What brings it to life? My acceptance of what it is over what I think it should be.